For the closing countdown, let's trade the close. Bill Baruch, Blue Line Futures President, joins us. Bill, what's driving the strength here into the close?
I'm echoing the same narrative that Dan just spoke about. When I'm watching the Treasuries into the close today and into the Fed tomorrow, that 30-year bond has rallied from 1.9% to 2.4% in just about 2 weeks. This is quite a bit of a move, and just like that, we're seeing a 50% odds that the Fed cuts tomorrow. I think they do cut, given some of the geopolitical concerns out there, given what other central banks are doing, some of the overnight repo rise in rates. So I think there's a good opportunity coming up to buy the 30-year bond. I'm looking at the futures, where Dan was looking at the ETFs. I'm looking at the futures in the 30-year bond. There's a lot of support building at 158. I think you want to look to be a buyer at 158, and the chart that I have for you shows a breakout above 158, shows a trend line as well that it's tested and held. And then I expect a lot of volatility. And if the Fed doesn't cut rates tomorrow, you're going to see volatility in equities, but that in turn, which would rise the yield of the 30-year and suppress prices, the volatility in equities would then pressure the yields back down. So I think we're going to see support. I would be ready to buy again at 155.5, 156. There's a good trend line there. And at that point, too, you're talking about a 30-year bond at above 2.5%, a 10-year yield above 2%, and those I would fade. I would fade those yields, buy those prices.
Bill, thanks for joining us.